You're watching BBN Tonight on your official UK sports station, LEX 18. Presented by Central Bank, the official bank of UK athletics.
Welcome back to BBN Tonight. In our last segment, we heard from UK women's basketball coach Kyra Elsie about the team's 4 seed in the NCAA tournament.
Now, here's our conversation about that with Cat star Rhyne Howard.
Ryan, just your initial reaction when you saw the draw and how exciting was it to see a selection show this year?
It was definitely exciting, especially since we didn't have one last year. To be back in it and, to be seated where we're at is something to be proud of. We worked so hard to get this far, and we're only going to keep getting better from here.
And Ryan, I know it was kind of an early exit for you guys too from the SEC tournament, so you've had about a week and a half, 2 weeks to sort of regroup before you guys take part in this year's tournament. What do you guys think you worked on the most during that time off to prepare you for a win or go home situation now?
We really just tuned up some things like, transition offense, transition defense, rebounding, boxing out. But we did, a lot of live things like we scrimmaged a lot and, just make sure we were staying in shape really.
Ryan, for you in practice, have you kind of taken it upon yourself to really get the ladies going, getting them excited about this run now at this point?
We all know that this is very big and, it's win or go home. But I try my best to, make sure everyone's, high energy, pumped. And Kiki too, she's definitely the, energetic one. So she's always going to get everyone going anyways. I just here to make sure that we're all focused and, we know what's at stake.
And Ryan too, I think it's safe to say that some people maybe have been a little concerned with how the team has performed, say the last month and a half to 2 months. How difficult has these last couple of months been, and how anxious are you to put that to bed and set that thing aside so the fans can be confident in what you girls are able to do on the court?
It was definitely tough, but we're a way better team than what we showed a couple of those games. We've only gotten better since then. We know what we messed up. We know our mistakes, and we watched the film, we critiqued, and we just moved on past it, and we just focused on the next one.
Such a unique situation. You go from last year not having a tournament at all to this year, all of it's going to take place in one general area. Can you even imagine what this is going to be like being in Texas for possibly a month, three weeks?
Yeah, I know we're not going to be able to even leave our room, so you got to make sure your mental is good before we go up there. But it's still going to be exciting to even have another chance to play.
Ryan, I'm not sure if you probably spent enough time to study your opponent up to this point. I don't think you probably have watched Idaho State at all this year. But if anything, do you know kind of what they bring to the table, maybe the challenge that they're going to bring to you come Sunday?
Our coaches have already started scouting. They've already started checking them out. So we'll probably have that by tomorrow, if not tonight, really. I don't know much about them, but I promise you we're going to know everything about them once they're done.
I mean, just early on looking at it, it looks like a pretty favorable draw on your side. I mean, after Idaho State's possibility of, playing a team like Iowa or Central Michigan, you've got a chance to play UConn after that, and you don't know what could happen in a one-game elimination type situation.
Yeah, I think we can definitely make a run. I'm not upset with the way we were seated. Everyone's excited, and we know that we can make a run. We're just going to focus on the first one and then keep it going from there.
What do you girls need to do to be able to advance each and every round, Ryan?
We need to make sure we're playing with high intensity, high energy. We need to make sure we're playing defense, knocking down those open shots and, just staying confident and staying together. And
now, Ryan, I got to ask you while we have you on here, second team All-American from ESPN and Sports Illustrated, your initial reaction when you found out that news?
It definitely hurt. I don't think it makes any sense at all whatsoever, but it's politics at this point. I realize that I'm probably not going to get, a lot of the stuff that I deserve, so I just got to use it to my advantage and keep working hard.
Scoring over 50 a game in the tournament.
I think it's going to happen too, right?
Fired up.
Up next on BBN Tonight, we'll recap a special night for Kentucky basketball fans.
Yeah, a look at some of the SEC Network documentary on the 1978 championship team when we return.